We don't know about you, but pets can be costly. Even a regular cat or dog can add serious weight to your monthly expenses. Owning a pet is like having a kid that you can't speak directly to, but you still adore them with all your heart. Now, if you're searching for something a little more exotic, then ensure you are prepared for what follows, as the purchase price alone will be enough to break your bank. You need to make sure you are fully prepared before bringing home any animal. For instance, you should have all the supplies ready for bringing that animal into your house. This will include setting up a conducive environment for many exotic animals without cutting any corners. Since your home will be where animals reside for the rest of their lives, it must be safe and comfortable for them. Initial costs for the animal and supplies are only the beginning. You'll also have to consider how much money you plan to spend monthly on the animal. Lastly, you need to ensure that the animal is legal in your area. This seems like a no-brainer for cats and dogs, but any unusual pets could have restrictions. Even if a pet is easy to care for and is sold in your area, you'll want to counter-check the laws in advance and get a license if necessary. And with that said, here are the top 10 most expensive animals only a billionaire would own. Stay tuned. Number 10. Capuchin Monkey, $8,500. After seeing capuchin monkeys on the big screen for movies like Night at the Museum and shows like Friends, it's hard not to want one of your own. The monkeys have such lovable personalities that make them almost seem human-like. Still, in real life, they can express aggressive behaviors. As a result, they're only recommended for expert caretakers. The buying price of a capuchin monkey usually ranges anywhere from $3,500 to $8,500. In addition, setting up a suitable enclosure starts at $650 to $3,500, which means including plenty of things for your monkey to climb on. Also, you can expect to spend $25 on the minimum of food every week. This primarily includes insects and fruit. Capuchin monkeys live between 15 and 25 years, so you should be prepared to have them long-term. Number 9. Hyacinth macaw, $14,000. Elegant birds like the hyacinth macaw are mostly loved because of their beautiful color patterns. However, it's crucial to remember that birds are much more challenging to care for than they look. Mostly, they reach 40 inches tall and have a wingspan of 60 inches. Hyacinth macaws are gentle, intelligent birds, but they're not best at talking, although they can be loud. Getting one of the birds is a lifelong commitment, as they've been known to live for 50 years. The price for a hyacinth macaw usually varies between $6,500 and $14,000. The birds need plenty of space to fly, and the enclosure should cost you at least $2,000. And on top of that, expect to spend about $60 on food monthly, including seeds, berries, and nuts. Number 8. Samoyed, $14,000. The Samoyed is one of the most beloved dog breeds worldwide. Even you can't resist the white cloud-like coat of these dogs. Not only are the Samoyed high in demand, but they're also expensive dogs for responsible breeders to care for. They appeal to many dog lovers because they're social and adventurous canines. However, their white coats will shed regularly and get all over your dark clothes. Hence, they need to be brushed frequently to remove all that loose fur. On the downside, the dogs are prone to many expensive health conditions like corneal dystrophy, cardiac disorders, and autoimmune conditions. In the past, the Samoyed has been reported to cost up to $14,000, and if a breeder is selling them for a lower price, be wary of where they are coming from. Number 7. The palm cockatoo, $16,000. Also referred to as the Goliath cockatoo, these massive birds are distinguished by the feather mohawk feature on the top of their heads. They have a regal appearance even though they might not be as brightly colored as the hyacinth macaw. The palm cockatoos are fun and intelligent birds to have around, and they require a lot of attention. If ignored for long, they might scream or act aggressively. The palm cockatoo's average lifespan is 40 to 60 years, and they could reach 80 to 90 years. $16,000 is a fairly average price for the palm cockatoo because they're challenging to breed and close to becoming an endangered species, so you'll probably need a permit to own one. In addition to the price of the bird, expect to spend around $1,000 a year to care for them. Number 6. Savannah cat, $20,000. The Savannah cat is not your ordinary house cat. They're actually a breed of an African serval and a regular house cat. Because they're domesticated animals bred with wild animals, the laws can vary greatly. Still, they're not dangerous in any way and are actually considered a desirable pet, since they have the loyalty of a dog but the independence of a cat. The Savannah cats cost anywhere from $12,000 to $20,000, with females being more expensive than males. And also, you can expect to spend approximately $900 a year to care for them. Number 5. The Stag beetle, $89,000. Many people prefer not to have any bugs in their home, so they especially wouldn't spend thousands of dollars to have one in their house. Many consider stag beetles a prized possession. Thus, bug enthusiasts will pay high prices just to own one. The massive bugs primarily only eat leaves despite having huge pinchers. Unfortunately, these beetles only have a lifespan of 1 to 2 years, but in some instances have been reported to live up to 7 years. A Japanese breeder once sold this bug for $89,000. So if you see a giant bug, don't squish it. It might be a stag beetle. Number 4. White lion cub, $140,000. As you can imagine, any type of big cat will require a permit to be owned in many areas, so ensure you go over the laws before getting your heart set on a rare lion cub. Due to a color mutation first spotted in 1938, these cubs appear white. That light coloring alone is what makes them so unique and desirable. Finding one is extremely rare since they come in regular lion litters. As a result, one costs around $140,000. Even so, that figure is only the beginning of what a white lion cub will cost you. They require several pounds of meat a day and a suitable enclosure, so unless you are extremely wealthy with a lot of experience in caring for wild animals, you shouldn't get tempted by the cute faces of these little wild cats. Number 3. Clone dog, $155,000. Think again if you thought regular dogs were expensive. Cloning your canine is more expensive than purchasing any pure breed puppy. People choose the cloning route because they can't let their dogs go. Yet a clone will never be equal to an original. So instead of spending thousands of dollars cloning your dog, just adopt a puppy in need and donate the rest of the cash to help other dogs too. One couple spent a whopping $155,000 to clone their dog named Sir Lancelot. However, typically, cloning a dog costs between $50,000 to $100,000. Number 2. Tibetan Mastiff, $1,500,000. Often mistaken for fluffy bears are Tibetan Mastiffs, one of the world's largest dog breeds. Their thick coats of fur enable them to tolerate the coldest temperatures. This breed is less common today because they're expensive to own. They're prone to many health conditions, require a lot of grooming, and eat a lot. In 2011, an 11-month-old Tibetan Mastiff named Big Splash was sold for $1.5 million at an auction in China. It's very difficult to come across a real-blooded, pure Tibetan Mastiff. And at number 1, a Thoroughbred horse, $16 million. Many kids have dreamt of owning a pony, but having a Thoroughbred racing horse is an entirely different story. Their care is not easy as they eat 15 to 20 pounds of clean grass daily, and thinking about cleaning up after them is already exhausting enough. A quality Thoroughbred usually goes for about $300,000, but one specific horse called Green Monkey broke the record for the most expensive pet. Green Monkey sold for $16 million because he was a legend. He ran an eighth of a mile for 9.8 seconds during his first race. Therefore, the cost of these horses can differ based on skill level. In conclusion, these animals may look cool, but they're not objects, so make sure you only buy one if you are fully prepared for it. So, what did you think about the top 10 most expensive animals only a billionaire would own? Which one was your favorite? Share your thoughts in the comments section, and be sure to like and share this video. Also, subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell to get notified when we upload new content. And until next time, goodbye.